How you doing, Warriors? This is Shogun, and like I always said, Herbalife is my life because it saved my life. Okay, so everybody knows that I'm all about Herbalife. That's my life. I love it. It's fantastic. Trying to get people on because I want people to be healthy. Now, I got off the phone with this potential, somebody who expressed to me that she wanted to lose weight. She expressed to me that she wanted to work from home. She expressed to me that she wanted to do all these things. So I said, okay, listen, I'll tell you what, why don't we do this? Why don't you try Herbalife for a week? Because I don't want you to tell anybody about it unless you get the results, just as, honest business. I would rather work with people that are a product of the products, so you're not going to tell somebody, hey, this stuff is great and I lost a bunch of weight when you haven't even made one shake yet or tried it. So I'm not working with those kind of people. So I asked her, listen, give me a week, come to the club, try it, do it for breakfast and lunch and not have a sensible meal, and let me know how you feel. So she came in yesterday and she didn't come in today. So I called her, no answer. Called her again, no answer. Called her again about half hour ago. Hey, here she is. He says, oh, hey, I missed you this morning. What happened? I thought we had an agreement. We were going to, do this together. She says that, well, my sister had a friend who had a cousin, true story, that had a cousin who tried the Herbalife thing and it didn't work for her, so I'm not going to do it. And she's entitled to her wants or lack thereof. But here's the story. Miyamoto Musashi, probably the greatest samurai who ever lived, was a general of the king's army. So one day, the king, it was a day right before a big battle. The king calls Miyamoto Musashi into the tent and says, we cannot go to battle today because we will lose. Miyamoto Musashi said, why do you say that? We've won every battle. I do not lose. I am the general of your army. We have a concrete plan of action and we will execute. The king said, no, we will not go to battle because we will lose. Again, Miyamoto was like, why are you saying that? Talk to me. Why do you doubt the abilities of yourself and my soldiers? He said, because my advisor said that if we go to battle today, we will die. Miyamoto's like, your advisor? Call him in here right now. The king called for his advisor. The advisor confirmed the king's what he said. He said, listen, if we go to battle, the king will lose his head today. And he said, Miyamoto question is like, really? Yes. The stars told me that if we go to battle, we will lose and we will die. Miyamoto's like, the stars told you that? He said, yes. Well, what did the stars tell you about your life? He says, I will live a long and before he could say life, Miyamoto took out his sword, chopped his head off. Turned to the king and said, we will go to battle today and we will be victorious, and walked out the tent. Not only did they win the war, but the gold and the silver and everything that they got was much more than any battle they've ever won. So if the king would have listened to his so-called advisor, he would have lost. He would have missed out on the great victory that now he can share with his country. So I say that to each and every one of you, and her if she happens to watch this video. You have a tendency of giving so much power to people outside of you. So in other words, rather than see an opportunity, either in Herbalife or whatever, feel good about, hey, this might work for me, and go for it, you would rather see an opportunity, feel good about it, go to your friend and get their opinion. Now understand, more than likely, your friend is broker than you. More than likely, your friend is going to give you advice according to his or her failures and fears. So if you have an opportunity to join a business or get healthy or do whatever, I suggest you just go from day one, go balls out and attack it. Don't allow anybody, and I mean anybody, to sway you. Now, we're talking about your mother, your father, your husband, your wife, anybody who you look up to will give you or may give you bad advice. But understand, the majority of the people that do that are doing out of their own fear for your finances or for your health. So they'll tell you things according to what they've experienced, but they've not experienced success. They've not experienced riches. They've not experienced love or happiness to the level that you want. So understand that if you have an opportunity like this, like Herbalife, then that's because the universe has put something together for you so that you can succeed. And honestly, all you have to do is say yes. Get rid of the naysayers and go for it. Sometimes you might have to get rid of them totally and stick with people that are where you want to go. In other words, if you want to join with me, I'm already at a point where I can financially be successful and I can teach you how to do so. I'm at a point where I can teach you how to become healthy because I hung out with people who are where I want to be, and still I hang out with those people because their brilliance and their knowledge and their positivity is going to rub off on me. And as it rubs off on me, I can give it to you, which is why I'm making videos like this. Okay? So, 3 steps. 1, you're presented with an opportunity, you feel good about it, you go balls out. No matter what, hey, I understand the Herbalife, I understand the health, I understand the wealth part about it. Done deal. Let's do it. Here's my money. Sign me up. That's part 1. Part 2, get rid of the naysayers. Listen, you may not even want to tell anybody that you're part of Herbalife, and that's okay. But you can tell us and let us know your fears, and we'll tell you how to overcome them and be successful because we've been there. Believe me, when I first got started with Herbalife, it was like, oh, you're doing that MLM stuff. Oh, man, I had a friend who tried that and they said that it tastes horrible, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, okay, well, that's your friend and that's your opinion. I know what worked for me. I know that Herbalife saved my life, and I know my obligation to humanity to share with everybody that I can. Okay, so get rid of the naysayers. That's 2. And number 3, very, very, very important. 3, stay steadfast. It's going to be very hard at the beginning of your Herbalife career to actually think that you're going to be successful. It's very hard because you're going to hear a lot of no's. You're going to hear a lot of, I tried that. You're going to hear a lot of, I don't want to. I don't want to come to your club. I don't want no shakes. You can't lose weight by drinking shakes. It's a myth. And you're going to hear so many excuses against you. But here's the thing, and you have to really remember this. Here's the thing. You have to understand that every excuse that you get feeds you. Because as you get those excuses, you tell them to me, you tell them to my staff, we will teach you how to overcome that. What to say when somebody says, oh, that stuff doesn't work. You can't lose weight by just drinking shakes. You will know how to overcome that and talk to them. Oh, that's that MLM stuff. Oh, you will know how to overcome that. So the more rejections you get, use it as fuel to grow your mind so that you can be strong and steadfast in this business. Get the opportunity, feel it, go for it. Get rid of the naysayers in your life and stay steadfast in your career with Herbalife. And I guarantee, you will be happier, healthier, and wealthier, just like Herbalife intended. Listen, my name is Shogun. I hope you got something out of this. I sure did. And if you want to join or just talk to me, find out more about Herbalife, about the business opportunity, listen, click on the link below and I'll get right back at you. Okay? This is my life. This is all I do. Carpe diem.